For the latest highlights and stories, just click sports at fox2now.com.
Martin Kilquin with you live at the St. Louis Auto Show. Going to be here all weekend long, and our friends at Bommarito having their drive to the Finals 2, giving away some tickets to the Final Four. All you have to do is stop by this beautiful basketball court and get registered. But we begin in New England as Deflategate took a different turn on this Thursday. Bill Belichick, Tom Brady both stepped to the mic trying to explain why those footballs on Sunday were deflated.
Tom's personal preferences on his footballs are something that he can talk about in much better detail and information than I could possibly provide.
I'm very comfortable saying that nobody did it. As far as I know, I don't know everything. I also understand that I, was in the locker room preparing for a game for 5 hours. I don't know what happened over the course of the process with the footballs.
Over the backboard. All right, and joined here on our St. Louis Auto Show studios, Andy Strickland from the Big 550, also hockey reporter, Fox Sports Midwest. We're going to talk hockey, but right out of the gate, Bill Belichick says, hey, don't ask me, ask Tom Brady. Tom Brady says, I know nothing. Come on, these are the two most powerful guys with the Patriots. Are you buying any of this?
I'm not so sure I'm buying it. Probably not. And let me just say this, because so many people have been asking the last, 24, 48 hours, why is this even a big story? It's because it's the Patriots. I mean, is there a worse cheater out there than the New England Patriots? They always get caught. Most cheaters find a way to get around the system, but they're always getting busted. But this will continue to be a story. Obviously the Super Bowl, but it's the New England Patriots, so people love to jump on this.
And for Tom Brady to say, I don't know anything about it, they've had time now over the last 3 days to find out what happened. Somebody did it, right? I'm not buying any of this. And you're right, because it's New England, they don't have the right to say we had no idea, because we know you've cheated in the past. So they lose that, I guess, get out of jail free card. We're going to get to Brian Elliott. Let me start with Martin Brodeur, who is on his leave of absence. What do you think happens with the legendary goalie?
You know what? It's tough to predict. I mean, obviously right now he's just hanging out. Talking to his agent, he said he's relaxing, but his equipment is here in St. Louis. His sticks are here in St. Louis. He's not skating. I find it hard to believe that he's going to continue to play. Now, things could change. The Blues obviously have the option to trade him. They could trade him, from what I'm being told, if they wanted to. But it basically comes down to Martin Brodeur. We've got the basketball court behind us, and the ball is truly in Martin Brodeur's court. Does he want to continue to play? If he does, he's going to have that option, obviously here or somewhere else. But I just get the impression that he probably won't. I don't think he wants to be the third goaltender here in St. Louis. When you consider everything he's accomplished, he probably would like to move on. The big question is, does he retire or does he go elsewhere?
How about Brian Elliott? Today gets the call. He's going to the All-Star game. He's filling in for an injured player. But does he have more respect outside of St. Louis, do you think, than he does here?
Well, first off, he was vacationing in Turks and Caicos.
Buzz.
When he got the call. That is some serious buzz right there. Now, if you're on the beach, you get the phone call, you go, and apparently he told the St. Louis Blues, listen, how do you say no? It's the All-Star game. I think people around the NHL and here in St. Louis probably don't give Brian Elliott the credit he deserves. If you look at his numbers over the course of the last 4 seasons, he's been unbelievable here as a St. Louis Blue. Leads the National Hockey League during that time in save percentage. His goals against average is obviously very high. I think he's second among all goaltenders in shutouts. His wins obviously are right up there as well. This is the second time now he's gone to the All-Star game. He's a really, really good goaltender on a really good hockey club, and there's no coincidence there that things settled down with the St. Louis Blues a few weeks ago when he returned from his knee injury.
All right, Strix, we appreciate it. Andy Strickland, you can see him on Fox Sports Midwest. You can hear him on KTRS Radio. And again, make sure you stop by the Bommarito Automotive, drive to the Finals 2, and get yourself registered to win a trip to the Final Four. We'll see you back here at 6 o'clock.
All right, thanks, Martin. I guess he's down there looking at all those cars. They drive in some new wheels.
Wondering what he might bring home.